guys, it's Nina from Worship Piano Tutorials, and I'll show you how to play the song Yahweh by Elevation Worship. So I'll show you how the introduction, how I play it, and then show you how to play it in detail. So that's the introduction. I wanted to remind you guys that these tutorials are sponsored by my viewers. So if you'd like to keep the tutorials going and you feel in your heart to give, click on the link above and you'll be taken to my Patreon page. Anyway, so the chords for the introduction are B minor, A, and G. And the way you play that with your left hand is you're just pressing on that bass chord. No, very often. So like that with your left hand. With your right hand, you're playing these notes. So I call them like the notes of the B minor. So you're playing on the B, and then D, and then E, and then F sharp, and back to D. So you can play them if you have the effects that the Elevation Worship group has. You could just play this. And because of the lag, it's going to create the effect that they have. But if you don't have that, you're just playing piano, you might want to add the double. So I'm pressing each note double the time to create the effect that the original song has. So I'm doing B twice. So I'm doing each note twice except the finishing D. So again, slow motion. So second time around, you're going to be playing B, D, C sharp, A, B. So again, if you don't have the effect, you're going to be doing doubles. So together, and then you can go into the lower part, kind of like I did, or you could stay high. So the way I play it. So you're keeping that bass note all the time. Bass note all the time, going into the lower. So that's how you play the introduction. Make sure you kind of get the rhythm because it's really hard to get off beat during the introduction. So really practice it. Go back and watch me in slow motion to really look at it again. So slow motion version for you here. Alright, moving into the verse. The verse chords are G, and then A, B minor, and then G, B minor, A. And then again, repeats. So the verse chords are G, A, B minor, and then G, B minor, A. And then that repeats again. So going from the introduction into the verse, how does that look like? So you play Spirit of Jesus. It's as if you're starting from a total different beat. That's how it feels like for me, so I'm just warning you. So for example, you're playing this fast way, right? Spirit of Jesus. You're kind of starting all over, as if. So don't let that, scare you that it sounds so different and offbeat. But again, intro to verse. Spirit of Jesus, living within us. into the chorus. So verse is super easy. I really hope you got it. So I'm pressing on the bass note like once or twice, right? And I'm doing most of the beat work or rhythm work with my right hand. Anyway, moving into the chorus, very simple as well. It's G. The chords are G, A, B minor, and then A, D, and then G. And yeah, that just repeats. Going into the chorus from verse. And I'm starting to play this kind of rhythm. Right? And so with my right hand, I'm continuing that. Back to the introduction. Okay, so filled with your wonder, here I surrender. So it's kind of hard to go into the introduction after playing the chorus because it does feel like it has a different beat. I'm sure it doesn't, but it just like it's so fast compared to the rest of the song. So, you know, give yourself grace. Just, you know, your bass chords don't have to be on point, you know, just Yahweh. So just kind of play a calm version of the before you really transition into that rhythm, right? And then into verse 2. Filled with your wonder. So you got same chords as you have in verse 1. So very simple, you know, held in the mystery of your grace, just same chords. And then again you go into the chorus. If you want to make it more powerful, hit on the bass notes more often. So sustain chord. So for example, instead of playing the inverted G like this, I want to play it like this. So it's a G2 kind of. So this is an A sustained. So this is an inverted A. Wait, this is a D. So I'm playing D like this, and I could leave the D for A. So I call this like messy playing, where you like add sustains, and then, for example, holy is the Lord. So that was a sustained A, B, and then worthy to be praised. And I might have noticed instead of playing A like this, I'm just hitting with my thumb 2 notes here. Worthy to be praised. So you notice that when I do these messy chords, right? When I do, you know, the sustains and all of that, it really gives it more power and more volume, you know, just more louder. So after the second chorus, to lead into the bridge, you're going to have an instrumental that has the same chords as the chorus. And the instrumental doesn't really have any special notes to play. It's just very like, you know, kind of just everybody playing at the same time kind of thing. So I'll show you how that's done. So to me play Yahweh. So now you're going to be playing the same chords as the chorus. You could even sing inside. So G. of showed that to you, but now I'll explain to you how I did that. So I'm playing G. Worthy is the Lord. D. Now I'm going to G. And so instead of playing another measure of G, just like I do in the chorus, I go straight into A. So Yahweh, A, B minor, A, D, and I end it off with an A for the bridge. He was and is to come. Hope that makes sense. I'm gonna have the chords out for you on top. So it's not identical to the chorus because you're missing that other measure of G. But you can also make it identical to chorus. It really doesn't matter. Anyway, so you end that instrumental off with an A, and that's going to lead you into the first chorus of the bridge. And the chords for the bridge are A, B minor, F sharp minor, G, and D. And then you got your A again, and that repeats. So, again, I'm going to go from the instrumental to the bridge. As many times as you want. You might notice that I'm inserting a lot of sustained chords, so instead of just playing A, I'm playing it like. So notice my A chord looks more like this, B minor looks more like this, F is just F, and then G, sometimes I add the G sustained as well. D inverted. So you could do a sustained here too. If you want to be correct, you could play it like this. I think this is the wrong way of playing it, but it's kind of comfortable. After the bridge, you can choose to go back into the chorus, right? Holy, holy is the Lord. And you have the chords for the chorus. Afterwards, you can end it off with the introduction, same one that we did. So you can play it through a couple times. Anyway, guys, that's the whole song. We went through the introduction, verses, choruses, and bridge. Really hope this video helped. Comment, let me know what helped, what didn't, and share with a friend who loves worship. Also want to remind you guys that this tutorial is sponsored by my viewers. So if God puts on your heart to really just give and help my future dreams, go ahead, the link is right up there. Anyway, guys, thanks again. See you on my next video. Bye.